What's up, y'all?
It's the world famous.
You're listening to The Darren Greene Show.
Right here.
Welcome. I'm your host, Darren Greene, back with another episode. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a rate and review if you can. And as always, follow me at TDGS Media on Instagram and Twitter. Now, Derek Dahl will not be with us today. He is still in Miami, child. He will be back next week to tell you all of what happened then. Okay. But today we're having a guest co-host, one of my mutual friends. You want to introduce yourself?
Guys, hey y'all, what's up? Y'all know who it is already. It's Big Jordan. We checking in from NJCU. If y'all know who I am already, or if you heard of the name, I am the founder of Daughter Speaks and many other platforms. I'm here with Darren, someone who I met only, a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
A week ago.
Good energy, good vibes. That's all we bring in.
Yes.
I'm fucking with the Darren Greene Show.
Well, yes, you back on this release. We've been away for 2 weeks. I just want to say thank you to the listeners that actually waited, you know what I'm saying, and understood that I couldn't produce or give you a show on Monday because I do have class that day. So, we're doing new shows on Friday, so I'm just letting you guys know about that. Thank you guys for your support for the last episode because I did something different. I had a rapper come on and actually promote his album, but his EP, Ty Mitch. Very great episode. It was a good interview. I think I did a good job because usually I'm a little sensitive about my interviews because I feel like I'm not I'm not giving I'm not giving Barbara Walters, but you get what I'm saying. I did a pretty good job and you guys really enjoyed it because I can see it in the statistics. So thank you so much for listening. How was your week? What was you doing?
What's today? Friday?
Today is Friday, honey.
All right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Perfect. Great days. A lot of insight went on.
Ooh.
That's what I like. No, dead serious. I really like when I am able to take apart my week, take apart my life,
right,
and just learn lessons from it. And that's what it was this week. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Right. Except
for last night. We had fun in New York. We had a little fun.
What's going on in New York, child?
Nah, me and my friends, we actually with my cousin. One of my closest cousins, he lives up here with his girlfriend now. So usually I go see them. We hang out a lot. Even when we back home, we hang out a lot.
Right.
But I had wanted to go see them, and they was like, "Oh, let's have a game. Let's have a game night. Well, and let's do a little drinking, all of that." We had fun. But by the fifth shot, bitch, it was over and done with. By the fifth shot.
By the fifth shot.
By the fifth shot, it was over and done with. I'm like, the fuck is going on here? We look outside rain and we can't go nowhere yet. So I'm like, all right, let's just enjoy it.
It did rain last night.
Then my other two friends came. One came from Pennsylvania, and the other one came from Teaneck. I'm like, all right, we're gonna have fun. We wanted to having fun,
Right.
Did recreational activities.
Okay. All right. Well,
and that was it. Nothing crazy. How was your week?
My week was, child. I think what is this? The second week of school. Yeah. I was doing that. These online classes, prepping for the show, writing. I was hanging out with D's too. I got my friends in the studio.
As you should. They're supposed to be there for support.
For more support, honey. Thank you so much. Even though one is leaving at a certain time. Ooh. But yeah, it was. Let me tell you something. I have a boring life, child. If I'm not doing nothing, child, I'm not doing nothing. I'm in my room. But I do love how we don't have roommates here at this time because of COVID. So
y'all need it. Y'all need that.
Yes.
Students, I feel like as a student being an RA for 2 years and being able to live with a roommate for 3 years.
Oh,
mind you, you don't know how many roommates I had in college.
Child, because I talk about this all the time on my show. Name your number.
You shouldn't. For me, I feel like you should have no more than 2 or 3 in your college career. I had 6.
I had 7.
That's embarrassing. But it's not even on your part most of the time.
It's not even on my part because it's people I don't like living with people. I'm the only child. I don't know about you. I'm the only child.
I'm the only child by my mother, but I'm the oldest of my fathers.
Okay. You always had your own room and stuff?
Always.
Yeah. So when you come to college and it's you got to live with other people, I'm like, bitch, you need to get the fuck out. Not saying that I'm doing stuff, you know what I'm saying, but I just need my space.
Yo, I remember my sophomore year, I had 2 roommates in 1 year. I couldn't switch out until winter. It was almost to the winter. I gotta deal with this.
All right.
Boy never cleaned his side. Always smelled like socks. Must like he ain't wash his drawers kind of shit.
Girl.
And then one day it got to the point. I don't know. Y'all watch The Office?
A little bit.
I don't know if you know the theme song, but bitch, he used to have that TV blasting on 100 in the middle of the night.
No. Out in the middle of
In the middle of the night.
Oh, I had that roommate. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, the fuck is you doing? I had to release him down like, yo, all I ask you, I don't care if you play the game or nothing like that. Just be respectful of that.
Yeah.
That I have to get up before you or we getting her at the same time.
Yeah, and I think schools need to really take initiative when you're doing these applications for housing and you get asked all these questions like what type of roommate are you into or what do you like, what do you not like? Like they keep that same energy when it comes to picking your roommate. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it seems like, okay, I do all this on the application, then I get someone that I completely did not ask for. Like this person loud as hell, this person stinky as hell, always having somebody over, always smoking in the damn room. Like
my favorite roommate was my freshman year roommate. Believe it or not, only problem I had with him was that he used to sleep with this loud ass fan on.
mm-hmm.
But that was it. It was nothing else. Like he used to have his girlfriend over there.
Yeah.
Everything. Like it was.
See, I don't do that because people here they real. I've talked to people that say, they be having sex in the room while I'm in. I'm like, bitch, I don't care if the room is divided or not. Y'all not doing none of that shit while I'm in here. Okay. That's why I'm like, no. Look.
I feel like every college student got their crazy moments with sex. Like, I don't know. That right there, I feel like that's something that people could always talk about. I feel like as a college student, definitely me, I had some.
Yeah.
It's nothing funnier than when they roommate walk in.
Ooh, child.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why you ain't saying that, bro? Like,
all right, put a sock on the door or something, child. Do something. Child.
Something.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we all have a single. We're paying for a double and we're getting a single. So it's like, so it's not like.
That's a lot of space.
It's a lot of fucking space. And my other, because we share the bathroom, but that other person not there yet. So I'm like, oh, I got the bathroom to myself. It's my happy place.
They better.
I got my damn Febreze plug in. Every time I walk in, I'm like, yes.
Smell nice.
It smell nice up in there, Chuck.
Bleached.
I hate a stinky room. Oh my God.
I hate a nasty bathroom. First of all, I should not come into your bathroom. Your bathroom got dry pee on it. You lift up the toilet seat, it's brown stuff under it.
Girl.
From old whatever. I don't care
I'm
what
like,
it
you don't
is.
wipe after you use the bathroom? I wipe. Like, I wipe just because you never know.
You disinfect.
Yeah,
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you home. Like, people be like, oh, I don't have to do that because I'm home. No, your home is just like a public bathroom.
Exactly.
And do you know?
You know when your friend come over and they see that shit like, girl, you feel real embarrassed.
Right. Like, you done left some shit in the toilet.
You got to figure that out. Oh, my God.
Nasty.
But yeah, that's what's being a college student right now in COVID-19 is like.
Well, I'm back in the spring, but
You back in the spring?
I'll be commuting. So I don't even got to worry about all of that. And
I'll be glad when I start commuting, child. Hopefully, like my last semester.
I mean, depending on your classes. If you're a part-time student, then do that. Definitely.
But I'm so living up here though, because I'm not going back. I'm not commuting from Trenton, girl.
I had a friend that used to do that from Trenton.
That's like a $30-something ticket every time. You know, because you got to get the round trip. No. I'll be like, bye, mom. Thank you. I'm gonna find me a little place up here, child.
You might as well.
But anyway, let's get into the topics. There was a lot that we missed in the past couple weeks. First of all, rest easy, Chadwick.
Yes, rest easy.
Oh my God, it was so crazy because when I found out about this, I was like, y'all fucking lying. Like, you know, you see one blog.
I thought it was I don't even want to sound so insensitive. I thought it was a joke. Like, at first, I'm like, you know, we live in, you know how like you growing up and they always have like these future episodes like of people doing certain things or people dying, people having babies and all of that. And I know one show that was really good on that was The Simpsons. Believe it or not, like they always had something, they was hinting at in the future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's one thing that they did, but it's just like I feel like we living in that time now where it's just like, oh shit. Shit is really happening.
Every month is something crazy. Like
you would have never thought Beyonce was gonna have 3 kids. No, 3 kids, right?
She got 3 kids.
3 kids. Nikki having a baby.
Nikki having a child.
Right. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? And we lived a whole decade to 15 years, 2 decades through it. You get what I'm saying? So to see things change so rapidly in such fast-paced times and seeing something like that happen to him, he wasn't just a He just wasn't a person. He wasn't just an actor. He was more so a superhero for a lot of people.
For a lot of people, for a lot of young boys.
Right.
Yeah. I can only imagine if I grew up in that time, you know, seeing, because, you know, all my favorite superheroes was white. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a black action figure.
Right. You know, I was never into stuff like that.
I was, yeah.
I wasn't even like, I didn't like toys. I like toys, but I didn't like toys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my mom used to always like look at me like, yo, like you ahead of your time. I'm like, child, I don't know what to say or do. I grew up around, I was the only child. I was always around a lot of adults.
Okay.
So, you know, you mimic what adults do. But that was it. Like, I never.
See, I'm different like that. See, I get, like, I don't really, when I grew up around a lot of adults, but I stayed in my own space, you know. You know, that's why I had a lot of action figures and toys stuff, you know, play by yourself.
See, I had a lot of cousins. I had a lot of cousins. Like, it was no way in hell, like, I was not around them. Like, I was part of the first set, so it was 4 of us. They used to have me doing some crazy shit. Like, now that I think about it.
Child.
You're the baby. They always got you doing something you're supposed to be doing.
Child, I had a couple cousins back then, but I don't hear much from no more. Child, I only got you only got that one cousin.
You see, like I told you, I got one cousin I always go see, right. And he lived right here, 15, 20 minutes away from me, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? And as you get older, you more so your friends become your family. Yeah. So it's just like, I'm not saying that your family not your family, but your friends will become your family. Right. Yeah. That's who you confide into in a lot of things, because. Yeah, most of your cousins, they either doing their own thing. They got their own lifestyle. So.
All right, let's move on, child. You heard about that Netflix show, Cuties? I showed you the trailer before we started recording.
Yes.
How do you feel, though?
All right. I have to watch shows to get to see.
You have to watch the whole thing.
You know what I mean? I have to see why. Why is she being rebellious at such a young age? You know what I mean? But I feel like, in a way, it's connecting to how children are nowadays. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
Very fast. Like they're growing up real fast, yeah.
Right. And I've seen situations where like older siblings or like parents had to handle situations that they didn't expect to handle at such an early age. Right. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it didn't happen with us, but definitely it's starting to happen a lot with a lot of young kids. So kids are starting to understand things a little bit more at a younger age. So that's why I could kind of see that connect right there. Yeah. But I don't think it's an example to set for young girls.
Yeah, and I think it's what I've seen on social media, a lot of people saying, "Oh my God, this is like the poster child for, you know, kid pornography and stuff like that." I'm like, it's not that.
But the fact she had to be a black girl.
Not even just that, but the fact that, you know, just the gestures that they're doing, the dance moves, very suggestive. It's just it's like, what is going on? And I think a lot of people are a lot of people are gasping at, you know, hey, these are little ass kids dancing provocatively for the consumption of grown ass people. Right. You know, that's gonna sit there and look at this and, you know, have their way. So I think that do I think Netflix should cancel it? The Netflix is not going to cancel it because they're going to lose money. I think that's the only reason why they're not getting rid of it. But it's really going to hurt them because people are now starting this cancel Netflix trend.
Everybody get canceled.
Everybody get canceled.
Until there's some other shit that come on there. Oh, my God.
Until they put the Parkers on Netflix. Right. They're like, oh, my God.
Right.
Oh, I'm about to watch out.
Not the Parker.
Because, you know, Netflix don't want black people over now. Anybody, child, Monique,
Moesha, all of them on there. Sister. The Game. Yeah. Like, I never watched The Game. I never watched it.
I'm going to see about it after I'm done with Moesha.
No, I'm just saying, like, but I like it. It's cool, but it's a repetitive subject. But let's not stay off topic from that show, from Cuties. I mean, I like cute. I like Cuties. Let me not say that. But the name of the show, if I was to hear that, okay, it may be like a docuseries. I would have thought it was that. Like
I thought it was that. Like I thought it was like some kind of Dance Moms thing.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they be doing that stuff on that show too, and nobody say nothing. Right. And let's talk about the other show that's on Lifetime with the black girls. What's it called? You know what it's called? Oh my God, it's on Lifetime.
Look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up.
You said like?
It's a dance show, but it's about like I think they're high schoolers or they could be middle schoolers.
Black.
Yeah, they black.
Dance show.
Yeah, on Lifetime. Not you searching.
On lifestyle.
Child, we gonna need a fact checker, honey. When this podcast girl, I'll be like, look, I need you to look up this.
Bring it.
There we go. Them girls is young too, and they be doing some dances too.
They debuted on March 5th, 2014. All right, let's read it a little bit though, because I want to make sure if this is high school girls.
Well, they're not grown.
Hold on, let me.
I know that much because their moms be in there.
Cast. But I want to see these girls. Like, it's just giving me names. I want to see their ages.
See the girls.
I want to see their ages and stuff too. They're not giving me a what's the name.
Well, it's not like cuties, but I'm just saying, like, they're also young too. I mean,
yeah. Okay, I get it. I get where you're coming from, but you know how some people they have band dancing and stuff.
Yeah,
band dancing could be a little raunchy.
Okay,
I say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can see if you really want your daughter to get into band dancing, it's going to be a lot of pop locking and head swinging and all of that. I mean, that's what you really want your kid to do. I'm not saying that every person has their own take on what they want their kids to do. Usually, most of the time, they want kids to follow in their footsteps. Like, I was a cheerleader. Let me let her be a cheerleader.
Right.
I was a football player. Let my son be a football player, kind of thing. But I feel like them, I get
comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah, like,
a little bit.
I get where you're coming from, but
I mean, Netflix is always they're always kind of, they play at things like they have certain content that's like, ooh, like you know the show Big Mouth. Like I see a small community coming from Netflix because of that show too, because it's also is dealing with middle school kids and puberty. Right. But it's like,
yo,
you watch that show, right?
Yes.
Like, what the hell?
I couldn't even get past the first episode.
Yeah.
Like, like because I'm sitting here looking like, yo, like that's so uncomfortable. Like, yeah. But you know, for me, I think it's more so geared towards middle school boys. If you think what I'm saying, like, like middle school boys usually have those kind of situations that go on that show. Like, and I watch bits and pieces.
I think
of it,
girls
like,
too. I think if you watch a little bit more of it,
yeah. If I probably watch a little bit more, but the first episode, I was just like,
because I think and I got into it with my cousin because she's had her firstborn child. You know, when you have your first child, everything is, oh my God, no, this is the kids. I'm not. Look, at the end of the day, I think that show I would see that show being played in the sex ed class. I mean, yes, it could be raunchy and it's like
it could be played
explicit
because it might be happening.
But it's also you learn a lot of stuff. When I was watching, I was like, oh, I wasn't going through that, but you know, I can relate on a lower level. Right.
But you know what? Some shows that you got to really look at some shows though, like they'll really tell you some shit. Like, I was like I said, I was watching the game. I've been watching the game, just been binge watching. Right. And that should teach you some things. I'm like, and I ain't even at that age yet where I mean, these are my prime time years where you starting to look for love and all of that shit. But other than that, it's some shit that you gonna learn from TV shows, especially cartoons. Right. Cartoons be having some hidden messages.
Be having some hidden messages, yeah.
Like SpongeBob.
How does SpongeBob? How? You gotta explain that now.
Sometimes SpongeBob. I'm gonna say SpongeBob. If you really sit back and pay attention to SpongeBob, it'll teach you a lot of things, like just about friendship. Okay. Work ethic. Believe it or not. Okay. What else? How can authenticity. And the reason why I say that, look at each character. Each character is supposed to stand out. It's never not one time where you don't know one character. You can't walk past the cast and be like, that's that. That's who is that? Which character is that? And I feel like that's what I like about SpongeBob, that they gave each character
their own thing.
Their own thing for them to be recognized on. You get what I'm saying?
You talk about SpongeBob back in the day or SpongeBob now, because the writers,
the SpongeBob now, I feel like cartoons is now, but SpongeBob back in the day,
they used to put substance in there. Remember Teen Titans back in the day? Like, yo, right now they got the fucking Titan Go. Like, what is that?
Looking like
child.
That's exactly what I say.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, so we'll see what Cuties, because after watching the actual trailer for it, is a story behind it. See, I thought it was like a docu-series as well, and I'm like, what are they doing this for? But now that I know this is a movie, maybe we can get some type of messages out there. You just have to watch it and just see.
I don't want to be like a spoiler, but this is my take on what it might have been. Yes, it may have been religious beliefs in the household that may have steered her away to make her not want to be in the house. You know what I mean? But some could happen to her when she was on her way home from school. Some could happen to her in the household. Yeah. Which caused her to be like, all right, let me go do what I got to do, knowing that I got these certain beliefs or morals in my household. You get what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. So, I mean, we never know. We're going to watch it.
We're going to watch it. We're going to see what it's giving. And if it's not giving what it's supposed to be giving, Netflix, you need to delete that shit. All right, let's talk about Tory Lanez and his...
apology. That insincere fucking apology.
So a new report from TMZ claimed that Tory texted Meg on the night of the alleged shot.
Sorry, I was drunk.
Well, this is what he said. I know you probably never going to talk to me again, but I genuinely wanted to let you know I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I was too drunk, girl.
But I was drunk.
I
wish a motherfucker.
That excuse, you cannot use that. That's
to shoot me. See,
because you was drunk.
But I feel like when you got drunk, they must like they said in that report, they was arguing in the car. I don't know who what they was arguing about. You know what I'm saying? But as a man. As a heterosexual man, he probably was in there feeling Megan. Megan probably was like, I don't want to do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? I just see it as strictly, work. You know what I'm saying? Or we just real good friends. You know what I mean? And he probably was trying to push up on her. And she wasn't with it. You know what I mean? And
well, from her perspective, like I said, they got into an argument.
Yeah.
It never got physical. Her words saying, well, this is her words. They never got physical. She literally got out the car to get away from the situation and you shoot her. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say, people don't do fucked up shit when they drunk.
Right.
We've all, I can't speak for everybody, but I know I've definitely done some fucked up shit while you drunk because you inebriated and you don't know what's going on. But at some point, you still got to be here. If you are shooting people and you drunk, you don't need to be drinking.
What kind of weed he was smoking that night?
Okay, you don't need to be.
That's like a crossfade.
Okay, not a crossfade.
that was a crossfade.
Not that voice in his mind saying shoot her.
Child, what's that? Your conscience?
Your conscience.
Your angel and your devil.
Yeah,
definitely the devil.
You need to stop. You need to put the liquor down. You need to put the weed down or whatever the hell you taking.
She was drinking Douce with him.
Put the Douce down.
They probably was driving the boat all night. And I'm not blaming her. I'm not saying she was enabling it. But
right.
You know what I mean? They probably was drinking with each other.
Because you don't know how people act when they drunk. Like there's people that you hang out with, they cool, whatever, they kikiing, but there's some people that's real violent when they get drunk. And I'm like,
I'm pretty sure he, as much as they've been hanging out, you see, like we've caught them together. You get what I'm saying? Like she'll be on live, he'll come from the back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Doing little weird shit. But definitely, I say that he probably liked her. She didn't like him. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, my intake.
No, yeah, we all can form an opinion on this until the truth comes out,
right?
Or on both sides. You get what I'm saying? He still hasn't said anything. These text messages were just released.
Cause he fucked up in the game right now. They sent your ass back home.
They took your ass back. Your features is getting chopped and everything. I'm like, girl,
your money is done.
That career is definitely.
Now, I don't know what you're going to have to invest in.
I
hope he invested into some property.
Okay.
Something that makes some passive income.
Because you was done. Ain't nobody listening to you no more. You done.
I'm sorry, but I might have to play a little Chicks tape sometime.
Now, see.
I might have to play. I'm sorry.
There's a couple. I ain't going to look.
There's a couple songs.
They going to cancel this show, child. I say that.
I'm sorry. Yo. I got to listen to a little Chicks tape, but I ain't listen to no damn R. Kelly. That's one person.
I ain't listening. Yeah, we ain't listening to no R. Kelly now, child.
If I hear somebody hum a little,
I'm like, you get out my face.
Nah. But Tory Lanez, I'm sorry. It's not right what he did.
It's not.
But I'm going to still listen to me a little Chicks tape. It's on my Apple Music subscription that I ain't paying for, so my mother paying for that. So look. I ain't giving actual money to him.
But we love Meg too. Like, Meg is, we riding for her. And
that's what we supposed to ride for.
That's some bullshit that happened to her. Like, she really a nice person.
And you can see that she's a nice person. And that's one thing I say about her every time when I talk about her.
Right.
People be like, Megan just doing this shit for clout. No, she's not. That's genuinely her person. If you look at old videos and pictures of her, she's genuine as fuck.
She's the same person.
I couldn't even give her no she was a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she must have did this, or she.
Nah. Megan always been humble. I give her that. Always been a humble girl. Very outgoing.
You don't never see her go off like, you know, usually unless it's something serious like this.
Right.
Or that time that girl tried to say she wrote her right.
Right.
Like,
right. And I feel like with Megan, she's just a genuine down ass bitch. Like it's never a dull moment with her. And that's why a lot of rappers could fuck with her. Like you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the industry fuck with her. And you know, like the little what Erica Banks is her name? Not Erica Banks.
Who
the girl that they tried to what's her name?
Oh, that new girl that's trying to
from out of Dallas.
Okay, Erica Banks.
Yeah, from out of Dallas. Same flow.
Well, see, that's from her label that she's trying to get away from.
Right.
They're trying to recreate another Meg Thee Stallion. Ain't these
that's what I said.
Music labels ain't worth shit.
I said, why y'all only got one blueprint that came out of Houston. You get what I'm saying? Okay. For a rapper, for a female rapper that's heavy right now. You get what I'm saying? Y'all gonna try to do that. Don't ever duplicate nobody. Let them just be them.
Let them be them. Because I'm pretty sure she don't want to dress like that.
That
girl was on that damn video. I'm like, is this Meg? Like, who this?
And they sound just alike.
And this is exactly how these girls beef. This is exactly what happened.
But Megan don't be paying no mind to that.
She'll be paying no mind to it, but you know, female rappers in the past, child.
There's only been one.
Female rapper in the past.
She pick a fight with everybody.
She don't pick a fight with everybody. I definitely feel like
Nicki know what she doing.
I think the industry's behind a lot of her beefs.
Absolutely, but Nicki be knowing what she be doing sometimes.
She be knowing what she be doing. Look, I ain't trying to beef with y'all, but if y'all come for me, shit.
Right. Bitch be trying to be reading motherfuckers down. I be like, Nicki, relax. Like, you about
to freedom. She need to come back on Queen Radio. I cannot wait for that girl.
Then she had a baby.
She need to drop this load.
It was rumors that she reportedly had the baby. That's why she didn't do no promo on.
Yeah, expensive. I mean, I think she probably did. She's probably gonna wait to give us a little photo shoot.
I want to see the baby. That photo shoot. I'm sorry, I love Nicki. That shit look tacky.
See, it just wasn't themed right. Like it was too many things.
Bitch, not with a fucking couch that looked like that.
She was on that damn couch. It was giving me very much Pink Friday because that's kind of how she was looking.
I don't know if it was trying to be Roman, like.
Yeah, but I was like, girl, you need to pick a theme. No, when she was fucking
Virgin Mary,
the Virgin Mary, that
should have been her first picture.
That should have been her only picture.
She could have gave us a little side profile.
Ungodly hour.
But that shit that she had on, bitch, you just ran to the beauty supply store and just picked up whatever.
Not beauty supply store, child.
Had on them bamboo earrings.
And I know Tay wasn't doing the hair.
Do you remember he said, he got his wisdom teeth pulled at the time?
That was for the other event.
That was? Look, see how much I be under, right?
Anyway, Team Jonathan.
Y'all ain't right. He still do her hair, though.
He still, who?
Tay still do what's her name? Nigga, he just did her hair the other.
No, that video was a long time ago.
What?
You talk about for that Ty Dolla $ign song?
But he still did her hair. He
ain't doing it now.
I'm pretty sure they don't got no beef. But Tay probably did. He did slip up when he was recording at the shoot when he wasn't supposed to. He wasn't supposed to be doing that.
Okay.
And Nicki wanted that to be real confidential. Well, we knew she was pregnant when she was in Trinidad. We knew she was pregnant. I mean, what baby daddy is not gonna rub on their baby mother's
And they be giving her that fucking MCU Marvel Studios CGI in the videos, girl. You seen that last video? I was like, girl, not
real.
I was like, yes, girl.
I say y'all dead wrong for doing that to her.
Girl got that damn. She's like, no, get my chin.
Right. Yes, when she was sitting down and what's that?
The barber's gonna hate me for this, child.
What's that thing called?
What? 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
Rat. You heard about him now?
Which one? What
6ix9ine?
Which story?
That fucking album is
flopping,
bitch. That shit is flopping. Oh my god.
But he was talking all that shit, like
all that shit. He said, "Oh my god, Apple Music didn't put me on the pro. You know when they promote new songs and music and stuff like that, girl. Your songs ain't great.
They not. It's only you do good when Nicki on your shit,
or when somebody big on it. Like you literally, it was Nicki. That rollout was so unprofessional.
That Nicki is the only one that can help him.
Yeah,
that's the only one that like him, that tolerate him.
The song went #1 because of Nicki. So for you to sit there and say all that shit. Oh well, Nicki. When the last time Nicki got a #1?
But you know, SZA shit came out that same day too.
Who?
SZA. Him and SZA shit came out the same day.
Oh,
And I feel like when they compared it on, it was like a picture. She only had like 109K, and he had like close to almost hitting 1 million. Like just subscribers. I mean, no, not subscribers, likes on the video.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's weird as fuck, yo. Like, y'all tolerate the bullshit that come out of his mouth, but y'all would not genuinely support SZA.
No, I think there's something with his algorithm that he's been toying with. Because it does not make any sense how all these videos make that many views, but you don't make no impact on the charts. You don't make no impact. You went number 1 with Trolls. Shout out to Nicki, but that shit went down the next fucking week.
You paying. Plain and simple as that.
You paying.
You paying for.
And you tried to sit there and blame or say Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande song. Oh, because I guess his other song Goba, whatever the fuck that shit was. Ooh. It was going that one time. It was going up against Justin Bieber's and Ariana Grande song. They said he tried to sit there and say they pay for the streams. I'm like, well,
that's why he be.
Don't come for Ariana now, because them Arianators will come out, honey. They support.
I'm talking about
6ix9ine.
I love me some Ari.
Right.
I like Ari. I really do. I like Ari. She a Cancer like me. Yeah. So I like her.
I don't know. I think the way he moving, the way Tekashi's moving, like, you know,
he not.
It's not sticking.
He's not somebody.
You dropped your album, and literally when I looked on the shit, it said track 1, track 2, track 3. I'm like, did you upload it yourself?
Right.
And then you look at it now that the song titles is on there now. I'm like, girl, who's managing you?
Whoever released that, because I'm pretty sure somebody's out. Whoever released that for him, they fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
They probably straight out of college.
Right.
I got it for you.
Oh my God.
Up. He over here crying because he ain't got no damn, because they ain't buying his music.
I want to buy that shit.
Tattletales. Yeah, it's
not even a tattletale. You're corny.
Yeah.
You are a cornball.
No one knows what you're saying in the song.
Not even that. A female? Somebody got gum, because this coffee got mine.
Then he went on the Shade Room to talk about he paid Jonathan $12,000 for the fucking lace fronts. I'm like, you need to get your money back, cause bitch,
that shit
look like, girl, you need to go back to them colorful braids.
I'm sorry, I'm be chewing like a horse.
No, you good.
But yeah, 6ix9ine is not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Plain and simple as that. It's just I would never ever.
He better do something else with his
with his I ain't gonna lie.
What?
That motherfucker could throw a concert.
Oh, you been in one?
When I went to Powerhouse last year or the year before last. But when I tell you the crowd went crazy for him, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I would have never thought it was an organic connection with him and audiences.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you know, people, you know, the artist is kind of different when you see them up close and performing. You know, it's a whole ambiance sometimes. Speaking of rappers, though, I did want to talk about Candace Owens or Candace Owens.
Like,
okay, so Cardi B and Candace Owens went in on Twitter, I think Monday, after Owens did an interview with on the Ben Shapiro show. For those who don't know who he is, he's like a political podcaster. He has a show, the Ben Shapiro Show. He's very conservative and he's pro-Trump and all that other bullshit. Okay. Here's a little bit of what they had to say. Here's what Candace Owens had to say about Cardi.
One of the biggest insults, if Black Americans are not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement, for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B. Do we have nothing better to offer? I mean, this would be akin to Donald Trump saying, I'm going to give no interviews, but he came up and he decided to give an interview to Justin Bieber. And it's because you're pandering, right? You're pandering. You look at Cardi B's Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person. And if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, like she literally did in the middle of this interview, and they think she's cool, she's hip just by sitting here and taking this interview, Black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, Black people, you are stupid.
Oh,
girl.
Bitch. She.
Let me tell you something. When that interview dropped, you know, Cardi B was. I was like, oh, so Cardi B ain't doing her little rants because you know she usually go on live screaming.
She needs to learn how to stop.
She went on Twitter, girl.
Let me tell you why. Her PR need to talk to her.
Who? You talk about Cardi, right?
Yeah, because she be too into everything.
I'd be like, what was you saying, girl? This girl's literally ripping you a new one.
Right. And I feel like with Cardi,
And we were all on Cardi's side. Like, well, I was.
yeah,
I was on Cardi's side.
but believe it or not, she's really into political stuff. Cardi, like she really is.
Okay.
No, I'm saying.
Because I'm gonna get my whole scoop on this. I'm gonna get my whole opinion on this.
I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'm gonna just say my little.
Because I think that there was some points made on Candace Owens' part. I don't think that Cardi should have ever did an interview with Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders. I think that entertainment and politics should stay away from each other. You know, this is you listen to entertainment when you want to turn up.
Did y'all listen to it though?
I watched the interview. I watched parts of the interview. Right. She was asking some good stuff. I mean, it was very media trained.
But
but my thing is like, he wasn't challenged enough, and that's what Candace Owens was trying to say. She was being very disrespectful, calling her illiterate and all that other stuff, but she was not challenging him. When he went on the Breakfast Club, I felt like Charlamagne was challenging him. Okay, she might not feel like the Breakfast Club is a good person to interview either. I don't really care what she thinks, but you know, to have someone that is actually going to give him like the heavy questions. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
This was for people to get involved. Like, this is for her people, Cardi's fans, her Barty gang, or whoever, because she's loved by the general public. So they're all, oh my God, Cardi's on this. She is. Even though we don't like to think that she is. She's
Cardi,
loved. Loved by the general public.
Cardi definitely. She put her stamp.
So it was going to bring people in to be informed so that they can vote for Biden. I get it. Right. But he wasn't challenged. And that's the only thing that I have an issue with.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
With that. Now, the way Candace Owens addressed Cardi, you know, bringing up their song, because this all came up because the Ben Shapiro show had his own episode where he broke down the WAP video. A lot of these politics are getting involved and talking about WAP because she did this interview with Joe Biden and saying, oh my God, this is the person that Joe had interviewed. And that's another negative thing towards his campaign now.
But it's so you're telling me, no shade to Beyonce.
Right, go ahead.
Beyonce done did some raunchy shit and she was behind Obama.
Okay.
Thank you. Like, you have to do certain things at certain times because it's your career. Like,
it's your career.
That's her career.
Yeah. You know and I find it so. At first, I found it very funny that these conservative politicians, you know, talking about the WAP video, and I'm like, girl, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do.
No.
Nothing else better to do. Talk about this girl with her damn song. She making money. My thing is, I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with what Candace Owens was talking about. Now, them going back and forth on Twitter.
That's
you know,
Cardi, though.
I wanted to be on Cardi's side so bad, but girl, what the fuck was you saying? What was she saying? You heard something on the tweet? She was like, Trump laughed at a person getting shot and killed by the cop. I'm like, when was that? And then she pulled her receipt. She was like, oh, well, Candace Owens was like, well, where's your receipts? I would like to see the video confirmation. I'm like, they was going back and forth, child. And I was like, Cardi, what you saying, girl?
See,
someone should have took the phone.
But you know, somebody said that to her. I forgot who said that to her. Somebody was like, "Oh, we noticed that you real in tune with social media. You see what people say about you." And I'm like, "Well, it's the truth. Like certain things Cardi should not speak on. Period. Yeah. She still got this hood mentality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and it's not like it's. I'm not saying that she's not educated.
Yeah,
I'm not saying because we don't know what she could be doing behind closed doors.
Right.
You know what I mean. But it's very, I don't want to say, because ignorant wouldn't be the word. But sometimes she could come off as that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, Cardi, I understand certain things. Where you coming from, you may be angry because somebody said something about you.
Did she say something about her child? Or
right.
I was like, girl.
Yeah. Who? Candace?
No, Cardi said something, I think, because Candace is pregnant, from my understanding. Something about.
See, my thing is, you can't be picking fights with hood bitches. You can't pick a fight with a hood bitch because the hood bitch gonna say everything.
They gonna get you down the gutter, honey.
Right. So that's what you cannot pick a fight with a hood bitch. And that's one hood bitch I definitely say I would never want to pick a fight with if I ever came across being famous. You know what I mean? I will always want to keep good energy with whoever I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever's in the industry because it's only nothing but this big. You know what I mean? But Cardi, she's different. She's a different ball game. Candace.
I don't know what the hell. And I had this observation. I put this on Twitter. I was like, I think Candace Owens targets people that can't defend themselves properly in a debate. Because we seen this when she went on the panel with what's his name, T.I.
She pick her weakest link.
She pick her weakest link, so she looks like, you know, oh, I'm the smartest person out the bunch. Girl, how about you talk to Amanda Seales? How about you go on The View?
Right.
Get challenged by Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar.
Right.
Okay? You will never see her on that show.
Okay.
Because she will have her ass handed to her.
But you know what? I forgot what's this other lady name. She's another black lady.
Mm-hmm.
She a pro-Trump, but her video went viral too.
Who? Tommy Lauren? White girl?
She black. She was in New York by the Trump Tower, I think, where they had Black Lives Matter painted on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Girl behind her friend going at it. They pro-Trump. They be out there making crazy accusations and God is this and God is that. God don't want abortions and all of this shit. And I'm not saying certain things shouldn't come across certain ways. You know, I don't know how to really voice it. But that shit is weird. That shit is weird to me. Very weird. And I don't really see what the main ordeal or the issue is when it comes to black people standing up for themselves nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, we should not still have to be going through this. And for somebody like y'all to make it such a point to get across, it's just weird to me. Yeah. It's mad weird to me. I don't know. If that makes sense to y'all, but
no, you making sense. You making sense. Yeah. It's. I can't wait till this election is over because I feel like this is really like. You voting?
Yeah, I got to. My mother said you better get
up. You better get up
and go vote.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Look, I had to talk to my best friend about this. Like, oh, they ain't going. You think Joe gonna be the savior? He ain't gonna be the savior. He not. You want me to be honest? He's not gonna be the savior, but he gonna maintain.
Okay. Okay.
The hood ain't gonna change. The hood ain't never gonna change, no matter who president is up in there. But it definitely got worse since this motherfucker's in there.
Okay.
Okay.
God, the hood.
So okay.
The hood is just out here surviving by itself.
We are surviving by itself. I need to, because look, when Obama was in there too, because people say, oh, Obama didn't do nothing. Obama did try to do stuff. He did try to. It just didn't go through because he had to go through other people,
right?
Other branches and stuff like that. So
I feel like America, for years,
you want instant change.
Not even instant. Yes, instant change, and then you guys put things into place that you can't dig yourself back out of. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to.
So say for instance, like we was just talking about this yesterday. I done forgot the example already. No, seriously, like. I don't know, but let's just use the 13th Amendment.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's something that's still going on that we continuously talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just feel like it's a blockade for blacks in certain cases.
Okay.
Or for whites who, you know what I mean, who are, I'm trying to pick my words right.
Right. Because people would chew you up and like, what you saying now?
Right. I'm trying to pick because I'm not trying to say nothing bad, but just to make it in simpler terms, like black people always have to jump so many hurdles just to get to that point, just to get to a certain point. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That is true.
And in history, they have put certain laws, bylaws, and stuff into place where black people can't jump over certain hurdles. If we jump over that hurdle, if we get over it, we get pushed back. Like we just jumped over it by ourselves. We didn't need the help. You get what I'm saying? But then once somebody sees that we're doing well, or that sees that
then it starts. They
start pulling shit like, you can't use this because of this, that, and the third says this. You know what I mean?
Obstacle.
And it's always something put into place after a certain issue is happening. Like civil rights. I'm pretty sure after that civil rights movement was, what's the name? After they, you know what I mean? That not amendment. What's that? The act or whatever. The Civil Rights Act had not or whatever, but was put into place. I'm pretty sure it was some other things that followed up after that made it hard for black people. Yeah. Other countries in this world, they don't have to deal with certain things that we have to deal with. I'm just using Germany as an example. All right. So here in the United States, we have what? Mass incarceration, right? Other parts of the world, jails aren't that bad. You can go to jail, sit in a room like this.
Right.
Find a career. They help you. The country helps you. Government helps you.
Yeah.
But it's all about money here. So
it is.
Think about it. Target, Walmart, major corporations like that. Think about them clothes that's made in those stores.
Mm-hmm.
Those towels that we wipe our ass with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Other shit in there that we use for our daily lives to supply us, to be resourceful to us.
Yeah.
They get made inside of a jail. That shit is slave work.
That shit is slave work.
That is money, and they getting paid 0 to 30 cents an hour. Yeah. And a lot of this shit is new age, new day kind of slave work. You get what I'm saying? Because we're not in chains and coming across.
We're not getting whipped or nothing, but we still doing the work. Though.
We still doing the work, and it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
And think about it. Think about that. I don't know. It's just so crazy.
It's gonna be a minute before we actually see some change, or maybe we'll never get some change. Maybe we just got
in this lifetime.
Maybe we just gotta move, child. Better go to Akon City.
Okay.
Now, when that shit get built up, I'm like, oh, let me get my passport. Let me get out of here, child.
I got mine already. I'll be waiting for you on my high ride.
Green card, child. I'm going back to the motherland.
Wait, but did you see that a couple families brought I think like 96 acres of land in Georgia, and they want to start making it to like a major city like Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw it on the Shade Room the other day, and and I've seen these two black men who just graduated from college brought like over 30 units, like apartment units.
Yeah.
To like make the neighborhood better, which I could understand. Right. You know what I mean? I see it's black wealth, and y'all starting to reclaim y'all time.
Yeah.
As y'all should.
As we should.
And not as y'all should. I'm black myself. I don't make it seem like I'm not black. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like shit like that makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Because now I see.
Yeah.
All right, we're able to do this. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel like we're gonna get over these hurdles, definitely.
Yeah.
But we just need to learn how to buckle down.
Yeah.
And start doing things.
And maybe not rely on the president, but yeah, we should also rely on our own resources and create our own generational wealth and all that other stuff. Right. But yeah, still vote, honey. We got to get this man out of here because he's reversing everything.
Crazy as hell.
Like my whole thing, and I say this time, blue in the face on this damn show. I don't care nothing. I don't care anything else that he did during his whole term. The thing that got him impeached, I don't care about none of that shit. It's how he dealt with this pandemic. There was people put in place to prevent this shit. And you did nothing. And he just admitted, or there's a tape that shows that he downplayed the damn virus.
Crazy. That man's fucking crazy, huh?
That deserves another impeachment trial. That deserves. If he wins, he needs to be impeached. Like
C-R-A-Z-I. No why, bitch.
No, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Because this fucked up my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My semester was cut short. I have to take these damn Zoom classes. I gotta walk around with this damn mask on. There's mad
face
people
breaking out.
People getting kicked out their homes and shit.
I'm trying to keep it cute.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to keep it cute with my face. I clean my face about 3 times a day.
There has been a pandemic there's been a pandemic before when Obama was in office. You remember the H1N1 and hell the Ebola never came here. H1N1 came here, but it wasn't at the magnitude, and that was a global pandemic too, but it wasn't at the magnitude as this coronavirus.
Yo, coronavirus is crazy. My cousin just got diagnosed with it. I'm like
it's crazy. It's everybody getting it. I blame. I'm sorry, and maybe not just blame Trump, but just his whole administration. Y'all sloppy as hell. Y'all need to get the hell out.
And they probably don't want to go against his word because he'd be quick to pluck somebody. Bye.
Yeah, he'd be quick to.
Bye.
You fired. They got rid of Omarosa with the quickness.
Right.
That girl's like, I'm going to do a tell-all book. Okay.
He doesn't like when people test his authority. You are such a man. You, and I don't mean like man in a good way. You are such a man, like a boy. You are a boy at heart and a man outside to the point where it's just like, yo, you don't want nobody to ever tell you or make you feel like
you wrong.
Your opinion is any less. You're wrong. You're dead ass wrong. Dead ass wrong in most cases.
Yeah. So we just need to get that. We need a mosey. He need to mosey on out. This damn White House.
Bitch, if I could pick him the fuck up myself.
Child, I tell you?
You want to get in my century?
You know, I said, child, it's gonna be a riot if he wins again, child. We's burning down some shit now.
Girl.
I'm going back to Fendi.
Standing outside, me and you both. Y'all.
I'm just kidding. I didn't loot nothing.
Right. Right. I'm gonna send my booster.
Oh, hello. Well, you need to call me if he wins. Let me knock on wood because I don't want him to win. I'm gonna call you. I'm like, let's go to New York, shop.
You hear me? Y'all here talking about? Girl, don't quote me up. Please don't believe anything that comes out of my mouth. I do not have a booster. I do not. I do not have a booster.
Yo, oh my god. So let's. We're in mourning.
We're in mourning. Wow.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians is set to end after 20 seasons. They announced it this Tuesday, and well, Kim Kardashian actually announced it, and they will not be coming back. And they said the reasoning is apparently because they have other lucrative endeavors as far as social media, other businesses, makeup, all that other stuff. They don't need to show them more. That's essentially what their people say. Now, do you believe it?
Yeah. They don't need to show no more.
There's reasonable doubt.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay, you go ahead.
Kim, your mother, I'm 3 now. All of y'all got kids.
Yeah.
Besides Kendall.
Yeah.
Think about that. Bruce Jenner already done transition. What's her name? Caitlyn.
What's next? Right.
Caitlyn. You know what I mean? Y'all came out with the little spin-off show with the little brother y'all had hidden. Whatever. I don't know. Was that their brother or they designer?
Rob Kardashian or something?
Not Rob Kardashian. It was another Jenner.
Really?
They had just came out. Kim posted about it like
Oh.
a month or some change ago.
I don't keep up with the Kardashians.
Me either, but
you be knowing.
Yeah, like it just be flying past. So,
Right.
But they was coming out with like a spinoff. You know what I mean? And they done plenty of spinoffs. You know what I mean? As far as when Courtney and Scott Disick broke up, or they divorced. You know what I mean? He had his own show.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Things like that.
What could he possibly talk about?
He rude as hell.
I know he is.
Kylie had her own show.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So. And I think
for a couple days.
Rob and Black China had their own show. You know what I mean?
Are you texting other bitches?
And then who else? Kris Jenner had her own show.
You know, right? Kris Jenner, like, what the fuck we gonna do?
But they got so much money.
They got money. Yeah, Kris good. She probably gonna retire.
Y'all got so much money. Y'all got disposable money.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure y'all still gonna be getting checks from E.
Oh yeah, of course. They gonna play them reruns. Them reruns gonna live forever.
Right. Y'all are okay. Y'all gonna still get checked. And y'all still.
Well, some people believe that the reason why they're ending the show is because the show wants to highlight the Kanye West situation, and essentially that's him.
That's gonna be controversial for them. It's gonna be controversial for the network.
So they was like, oh, so we're pulling out.
Yeah,
because y'all not covering this.
That's gonna think about it. It's gonna be very controversial for the network. Nobody's not gonna want to watch it.
Like first of all, it's
gonna be revolved around Kanye. Kanye is not a Kardashian. You are married to a Kardashian.
Yeah,
you're pulled into the lifestyle. Yes, whoop-de-doo. But you're not a Kardashian. You know what I mean? And the whole season is going to be revolved around
him.
Canceling him. Yeah. Canceling Kim. Canceling them as a whole.
Yeah, because now we know because he brought out information that she tried to, give her first child. I think that will come up, and that will be, if the child.
So she tried to have an abortion.
She tried to have an abortion with well, that's what because remember he went to the
the rally
and he said that
he has his own, right?
Huh?
He has his own rally, right?
Yeah.
I thought he crazy.
Yeah, he's still trying to run for president, girl. It's over.
Well, you seen that they not put him on the ballot,
so it's over.
They not put. They said I think they went through Congress or they went through the House of Senate or whatever. It went through whatever.
Yeah.
It was like we not putting him on. Why we put him on? It makes no sense to.
Makes no sense. What party you running by? The birthday party, girl. Anyway,
child, we gonna have we gonna have right Chuck E. Cheese looking crazy.
Not right Chuck E. Cheese, honey, but no, yeah, he brought that up, and that they probably want to touch on that. And I don't think Kim wants North to know because I feel like that will really devastate her. She's old enough now she can start understanding shit, and I think maybe the studio, you know these vultures, child. He is a vulture, honey. You know these TV companies is like, look. Well, you've been on here for 20 years. Y'all shared your entire life. We need this. This is ratings. You know what I'm saying? And they probably was like, we're gonna take this and go. Okay.
They ain't got no choice. I mean, not saying they don't have no choice, but
so it's the right decision.
Yeah, it's the right decision for them.
I mean, it ran its course.
Y'all still gonna make money.
They still gonna.
Kim, you got skims.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? you hang out with a predominant amount of black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know she was friends with Monica. Damn sure I didn't know that.
Monica who? The singer?
Monica, yes. Monica.
I'm down for me.
I knew she was friends with Lala, but I didn't know she was friends with Monica at all. Like, but you know what I mean? Like, I stand for Kim in certain situations. I stand for her. I don't in certain situations.
Yeah.
Kim is very controversial.
She has her moments where I'm like, okay, girl. Like when she was doing the whole pardon thing, I'm like, oh, bitch, I found her career, girl.
She wanted to be a lawyer, girl. You want to be a lawyer, girl? I'm like, girl, I do not want you defending me.
Honey, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I really think, like,
oh my God.
I do not want her. I'm sorry. Love you, Kim, but I don't want you as my lawyer.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, they'll still be Kardashians and still be in the limelight, or maybe they'll just fade away and be like, you know what, fuck y'all. They
getting old. They getting old.
Kim definitely like I'm getting tired of this shit now. Right. I'm about to be folding.
You seen Kanye church service a couple weeks ago with the
well, what? I didn't see
when they was walking on water. Chad, like shit like that.
This shit like that. The guy's like, try me if you will.
Right. That's why I just be like, yo,
Kanye, what the hell are you doing?
And he be loving it too. But don't get me wrong.
You don't sit there and say God told him to take that mic from Taylor Swift.
His little gospel album, I ain't gonna lie. I like his little gospel album.
Listening to that shit. I was not listening.
A little gospel album. I mean, I don't support it.
I'd rather listen to Whoopity Scoop.
I like the first song. That's it. I'm talking about the whole album. Like, I listen to the whole, I try to skim through to see what I like, but some of the songs,
he needs to release the album with nobody on it. Cause I heard that album. Yeah, it's already leaked, but it's very much old Kanye vibes. He needs to release that damn album.
My man, he took Nicki off of it. Nicki off.
That's a rumor. I don't know if that's really true though.
I don't know.
We'll see if this album or this body of work drops ever. Because you know Kanye said, "Oh, I'm dropping it now," but then it don't come out, child. We need to figure. I'm so tired of Kanye, girl. He's so draining to talk about.
Get over him. I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about Odell Beckham and his little fetish. Odell, yeah, I said it right. So, in a new clip from the No Jumper podcast, Slim Danger sat with her girls to talk about an experience that she had with Odell and said that he likes to be did it on.
See how I got quiet, right?
Yeah. Honey, he's into scat, honey. Scat play.
Not yo. Wait.
I shit you not. She was saying that on there.
Scat play?
Yes.
So he like a little bit dookie on him.
Yes.
Yo.
Girl.
I know he was a shitty nigga.
Not a shitty nigga.
Literally and figuratively, bitch. Like
No. Oh my God. So first of all, what the hell? This is like the second person that came out and said something about these damn people. Like, cause last time this girl said that
looks so good to me.
Huh?
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, a lot of people was turned off. It's like, damn, you look good, but damn, you like doing that.
You like a little dookie on you.
Like,
ew, that's so much bacteria on your skin.
My gravy. Ugh.
Girl, this is not Thanksgiving dinner. Please.
Oh my God! Because the last episode with their last little show, this girl came out and said Trey Songz like to pee on her and stuff like that. So I'm like, damn, what's up with y'all dudes? Y'all bored? Y'all done had sex with everybody? Y'all know what to do now?
Right? Y'all just flinging y'all cooch.
Y'all just like, well, shit. Let's try this.
Right. I mean, trying to spice up your sex life, but bitch, I ain't doing that.
Girl. And I'm like, she said, and the girl was like, I couldn't do it. I really could. I'm like, I'm sure you couldn't.
No man will ever piss on me. I'm not no golden showers. We are not doing that. That's dirty. That is dirty.
Why is that dirty? I was like, Trey Songz, not you a little R. Kelly in the making, honey.
Sorry,
but that girl grown though. That girl's grown, so.
But Trey Songz, I'm happy he has a kid now.
Yeah,
he's settling. I feel like he needs to come out of the limelight.
He should come out with another album.
I say, yeah, another. But I don't think Trey Songz would give it to us like it was
right
ready. I remember the Ready album.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Pain, passion, love. That's what it was. Or pleasure, pain, passion, pleasure, whatever. I forgot what it was. That album, Cornrows track. Now you know you can't go wrong with that track.
Cornrows straight. Have you singing? You be singing in the damn rain, honey. Ooh, bitch, yes. Okay.
Cornrows straight. You can't go wrong with that.
You cannot go wrong. You need to bring them shits back, honey.
But Odell, I'm sorry.
Odell, what is going on, sis?
You are not. You are.
You got 48 hours.
A human porta potty. That's
Not a human 40 part.
Yes, you trying to make her squat over you.
Well, he hasn't really addressed it yet, so he's probably
not going to. He's a man.
Because no, I ain't gonna lie. When we talked about this, me and Derek talked about this the other show when we was talking about Trey Songz. He almost confirmed it because he was like, you was for it. He was into it. So he just confirmed that all that shit that she said was going down. I'm like, dang, Sheree. Oh my God, you over here getting your damn ass ate too, girl. We already knew about Trey Songz.
Now we already knew about Trey Songz.
Yes.
Trey Songz, I like Trey. I like him. Even if he was, his brother look better than him though.
Nah.
Yes, he does. I think he does. I think his brother look better than him.
Nah.
I saw the brother. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh my God. You heard Summer Walker broke up with London on the track?
Again?
Not again.
Again.
I thought what?
You ain't remember she broke up with him like last year?
What?
Yeah, she went on Instagram, was like, I'm single, this, that, and the third.
Oh, so this is another episode.
This is another episode. Sorry, Summer, I love you to death.
Girl, what you be doing? You was just coming for future baby mama talking about.
Don't let Summer Walker fool you now. That's a hood bitch. That's a hood bitch.
She's like, how you gonna sit there and ask that man for this much for child support? Is that your baby father?
No, Summer Walker, she'll check a bitch quick.
No, but that baby mama checked her ass.
I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her either. Summer Walker, nobody got time. Nobody got time for Summer and her bullshit.
Right.
But
you said where's she from?
Who?
Summer.
Atlanta.
Oh. Okay. Summer.
She's from Atlanta. Remember, she was a stripper. I don't know where that shyness or what's that?
The social anxiety.
Social anxiety came from. Because I'm like,
yeah, because she real social now, child.
But my thing is, like, you was a stripper. You letting dudes see your body. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that it can't be possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Probably just was like, you ain't want nobody touching you when you was a stripper either, too.
Yeah. Like, don't touch me.
Yeah, we could just, no, fine. You probably just that sweet girl who walked through the club kind of thing. But that was it. Yeah, she got a nice body. Summer's pretty. You know what I mean? But she need to stop taking baths.
She need to start taking baths.
No. She need to not be taking.
Oh, you mean the whole baths? Yeah, she need to start taking showers, honey.
Right.
No, because the girl, one of the baby mamas called her, he said, yo, musty ass. I'm like,
who called her musty? Future baby mother?
Yes.
No, they did not call her
musty, honey.
No, they did not call her musty.
Yes, the fuck they did.
No, they did not call her musty. They did wrong.
She started this shit.
Summer, just leave it alone.
Leave it alone, honey. I wouldn't have talked about at the end of the day, Future asshole, he probably deserved that shit because he paying like what, I think $5K something a month.
He got the money.
He got the money. You better crank out another hit.
That shit like $5 then.
Nah, shit like $5.
Shit like $5.
He making money. He's so shit. He good.
Future, no.
He just don't feel like paying it.
Future is the blueprint for a lot of people's career.
A lot of these Travises, a lot of these Lils, Young Boys, YBNs.
Okay. Not even that. He was a blueprint for definitely Migos. Definitely them. Who else? Like you said, Travis. Travis too.
Yeah.
Who else is coming out at the time? See, Lil Baby got his own sound, but certain things I hate, like
it's a little Travisy.
It's not even a little Travis, a little Futury.
Oh, Futury, yeah.
I said, I believe Future was a blueprint for a lot of people, and I give him his props, and people need to give him his props. You know what I mean?
But I think people could just get stuck on his personality and how he did Sierra.
Of course, Sierra doing good now. Sierra is doing wonderful, and she's about to have another baby.
Oh,
So
yeah, that music gotta that Black is King gotta go though.
sorry, I just take a little sip of water.
Cause honey, I don't know what the Rooted. That's what the damn song, girl.
I don't like it.
I don't like how people. Okay, so now since Beyonce did Black is King, now everyone's doing all this pro black and yeah. No, I mean I get it. It's a time. It's a time to do it.
Tiana Taylor, you seen her? You don't see Tiana Taylor like whole thing switched up like that too?
Really?
Yeah, she just dropped another video.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I got it right. Hold on, y'all.
Get it potted up, honey. But like I said, like it's just like I get it. It's a time to do that because we dealing with so much shit right now. But I don't know. It just seems like it kind of just bites off the whole Beyonce Black is King era because she kind of ushered that in, and now that's the topic of discussion now.
Right.
Which is okay. I mean, Beyonce's an influencer. She's gonna influence everybody.
Hold on, like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay, got the Malcolm X on there. Okay, all right. Tiana Taylor doing your thing.
Let's skip a little ways. Through.
Yeah, let's get into the song. Right, good to be playing that here because I don't know if we can
right
put this on the show, honey. Copyright.
Right. I'm waiting for it.
Okay, Allison.
Well, she's putting anybody names and stuff. I'm not saying that it's not that. Just mean you giving you paying your respects to whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the whole Black is Power movement.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
Yeah, it's dope. I love it. But
Malcolm. Oh, she came in with that. Okay.
Right.
Okay, I gotta listen to this when I get home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely listen to it.
Okay, Tiana Taylor.
But I don't know. I just want everybody to get back to that.
Yeah.
I get it. It's the time to do it. I get it. Use your platform. Do it.
Yeah.
But definitely, I just want y'all to go back to the street. Like.
Yeah, go back to the regular topic.
Yeah.
Our regularly scheduled show. Come on.
That's why Nikki fall back.
Nikki like, I ain't doing this. I ain't gonna.
Right. She know what to do, what to say, and when to say it.
These cops are my sons. Like,
right.
bitch.
Right.
No.
Girl, nobody do not want to hear that. Nobody do not want to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki.
Yeah. We want to have a good time. We want to, I listen to music to kind of escape reality sometimes.
Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artists, I like SZA. I like Nicki.
Okay.
I like Nicki very much. I listen to Gaga. I listen to Taylor Swift sometimes. As far as rappers, The Baby a little bit. Lil Baby. What's the dude did the box? What is his name? Now we just going to
right. I'm like
Roddy Ricch. There we go.
Oh, I love Roddy.
Yeah.
Roddy's my boy. You want to give
Meg Thee Stallion? It's another girl.
I'm a hood booger though.
You a hood booger? You like all the hood shit?
I like G Herbo.
Ooh.
King Von.
Mm-hmm.
NBA YoungBoy. You know, all those NBA boys, and MFBs, and MFBs, something, bitch. All of them. Like, I like hood music. I do, but don't get me wrong. The original OG hood nigga to me, like the music that I really like is Jadakiss. I love Jada. I fuck with him heavy.
Okay,
Jada's that.
All right, well, I think that's all for our topics for today. Thank you so much for joining.
Always.
We definitely got to have you on again because this is a good show.
Absolutely. Sorry, y'all. I came in a little late today. I'm a little embarrassed.
Oh, it's okay.
I was a half hour late. I was running off. Black people's time.
Not color folk time, child. Okay.
That was like, damn. I said they probably gonna never want me on this show again.
Oh no, child. We need you to come. Like, look, we need you to come back. This is a really good show. We got good chemistry when we talk about these topics.
I definitely won't be here when the other.
Where can they find you?
Okay, yeah. I definitely won't be here when the other host is here too. He sounds like he's a very outgoing house.
Yeah, he'll be. Yeah.
And that's good chemistry. But anyways, not enough about the show. Sorry, I won't cut it short.
Right.
But y'all know who it is already. I'm checking out, not checking in. It is Daughter, also known as Leland, also known as Gaddafi.
Okay.
You guys can find me on Instagram at leland.b, LEYLAND.b. On Instagram, I don't really use Twitter like that. But you guys can find me on there. You guys can see all the things that I do for my community.
All right.
And get to know me a little bit more. So I'm out.
All right, his
you.
information will be in the description from wherever you're listening to this podcast.
Yes.
And with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed the convo. And as always, I'm your host, Darren Greene, and this is the Darren Greene Show, signing out. If you like what you heard, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and give us a 5-star rating. As always, enjoy the convo.